Let's all give an apology to the Seattle Seahawks for what they did or what they've accomplished, really. They beat the New York Giants. I was looking for my Giants hat just now. I also got that for Fanatics. It's the new era, by the way, so it's not like the cheap stuff. Like, it's actual authentic gear. Anyways, MikeandAaron.com, MikeandAaron.com, click the F. I cannot talk. The Seahawks beat the Giants 27-13. There's a couple things to look at in this game. Daniel Jones wasn't great, but he wasn't bad either. Saquon Barkley running 20 times for 53 yards, which is basically like me running to my bedroom door and back. I'm kidding. That's not it. You get it. It's a metaphor or whatever that thing's called. The point is, Seahawks defense is still not bad. Like, Giants have been running all over people. Now, granted, this started last week when the Giants played the Jaguars, and apparently, I don't know what the Jaguars found, but apparently they found the formula for stopping Saquon this season. Because remember, for a couple of years, and even for last year on this show, I told people Saquon will run 20 times for 50 yards, but his stat line might say 20 for 100 because he broke off a 50-yarder. So now he's got 5 yards of carry. But I keep telling people, that does not matter. The 50-yard run in garbage time does not matter. Because this kind of 20 for 53 is what you're mainly getting. And so your team scores 13 points. I don't understand why this is Daniel Jones' fault. I understand why Saquon's supposedly amazing. For the first 5 weeks, sure. These last 2, he has not been good again. And I don't know what happened. Like, is he back to his dancing self behind the line of scrimmage? Like, what's going on, Saquon? Do they have an injury on the offensive line that I haven't heard about? I'm just saying. But as for the Seahawks, Geno Smith appears to be an MVP candidate. And it's really sickening that if Russell Wilson was doing this, he'd be getting more consideration. But I always say preseason hype really affects careers. Because remember, Daniel Jones was called like a bona fide bust before he played a snap in the NFL. Geno Smith played with the Jets, and all of a sudden he's a lost cause. And I'm guilty of calling him, like, not saying he was great. But I did say he was good last year with the Seahawks for like the 2 or 3 spot starts he did. Yeah, he was good with them. It was like, wow, Geno looks pretty impressive. No, you're stupid. And now he's an MVP candidate. They're not going to give it to him because why would you do that? Like, of course. And not saying he's better than Mahomes or Josh Allen, but for what he's been given, yes, he is better than them this season. I'm a Mahomes fanatic. I am a huge Mahomes fanatic. Sponsor. Josh Allen is playing out of his mind. He looks like a video game character. But Geno Smith, in terms of value, is up there with Derrick Henry. Is up there with DeAndre Hopkins. It's up there with TJ Watt. Hello, Steelers fans. Like, those things matter. Being valuable. Not most stats on the winning team. It's like whenever Steve Kerr, or when Steve Kerr won Coach of the Year, while his player won MVP. How is that possible? It's either one or the other. I keep saying we need to rename the most valuable player award to most accomplished or most stats award, because that's who it goes to. Valuable, Geno Smith is your MVP. I said it. And I do not take that back. And it's insane. But I'm so proud of Geno Smith because he has been dealt a bad hand with the Jets, with the Seahawks. Everybody wanted Drew Lock because we have to look at what we have. Remember that, Steelers fans? Remember that, Seahawks fans? This is what you have, and Geno is not bad. He's actually pretty good. He is my MVP so far. Kenneth Walker is not a big step down from Rashad Penny. I love Rashad Penny, but this Kenneth Walker guy is pretty good himself. DK Metcalf, of course, is still playing very well. And I think the biggest person we need to apologize to is Pete Carroll. And even myself and Aaron included, we were kind of riding off Pete Carroll into the sunset. Seahawks are going to go 3-14, whatever. This team is legitimate. They're 5-3. They're in the NFC playoff hunt. They're better than the Packers, better than the Buccaneers. This has got to be said. They beat a Giants team that was playing at a very high level. They were winning games for no reason. The worst 6-1 team of all time. They clamped them. Like, I don't know what else people want to see. The Seahawks are back. And if they go on a 5-game losing streak, so what? I said it because that's what the NFL is week to week, and that's why it's news. But I'm just saying, shout out to the Seahawks and shout out to Pete Carroll, who might still have something left in the tank.